Whoopi Goldberg and Sam Elliott are unlikely allies, teaming up to bring down a drug dealer pushing a deadly form of cocaine known as Fatal Beauty. Next on HBO.
7 years ago, he got the goods on some bad guys.
I want you to turn Senator Caldwell into a memory.
Crooked cops and a corrupt politician.
I want him to get an hour older.
They blew away his family and put him in a coma.
The deader he is, the safer he is.
Now,
Oh, my God.
it's 7 years later. Now, there's more at stake. Now, it's his turn. Steven Seagal and Kelly LeBrock, Hard to Kill. Premieres Saturday, February 9th.
This month, America Undercover will bring you a story with images so revealing it could only be shown on HBO. The federal prison at Lewisburg, the big house. From the moment they arrive,
Mr. Privates?
these men have no chance for parole.
There's no fist fights here.
Now, for the first time, the U.S. Justice Department has allowed extensive filming inside a maximum security prison.
A friend of mine once said the best sex he ever had was in prison.
Doing time. Life inside the big house. America Undercover premieres Tuesday, February 12th.
Megan Turner had a career.
Why would you want to become a cop? I like to slam people's heads up against walls.
I suggest to you that there may have been some overreaction on your part.
All she needed was to find a man. But then he found her.
Death is the greatest kick of all. Oh, God. I saw this man shoot and kill my best friend in front of my eyes.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Ron Silver in Blue Steel. Premieres Saturday, February 16th on HBO.
HBO Sports presents a World Championship boxing doubleheader. Olympic gold medalist and undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Pernell Whitaker, takes on the hard-hitting southpaw and current IBF Intercontinental champ, Tracy Spann. Then Hector Macho Camacho, 40-0, puts his junior welterweight title on the line against former two-time IBF lightweight champion Greg Haugen. A World Championship doubleheader. Whitaker Spann and Camacho Haugen. Live Saturday, February 23rd, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on HBO.
Roll, please.
It takes more than sensational arrests and spectacular chases to make a cop film these days. It must be authentic. No one knows that better than director Richard Benjamin, who hired Call the Cops as consultants to his feature, Downtown.
Background!
Downtown, an action comedy set in Philadelphia, is the story of a by-the-book suburban cop, played by Top Gun's Anthony Edwards, and his streetwise urban counterpart, played by Forrest Whitaker, the star of Bird. The pair must learn to work together to capture a ruthless drug czar. Benjamin wanted a very realistic feel to the film, so he called in Call the Cops, 4 current Los Angeles policemen whose year-old company advises filmmakers on the technical aspects of police work. In Downtown, the badges worked closely with the stars.
Our job is really to make them look as real as possible, to make them look as relaxed and comfortable with a gun or with handcuffs or with a search as possible, because obviously the more real they look, the better the film will look and the more comfortable they'll feel.
Get out there! Get up against the wall!
They had a scene where Forrest was coming out of the back of a structure with a couple of suspects, and one of them was already handcuffed, and they were having a small problem in how they might have him handcuff the second suspect and not have the other one really under control.
Action! Get up against the wall! Get up!
What it does is sometimes it takes an awkward situation and makes it a little bit easier for the actor as well as for the film crew.
I was working with police officers, and they were showing me techniques, and actually got to go through a number of arrests and situations like that.
This was a writer's idea, and we were trying to make it come to life. So try to be true, technically, to those aspects. And, you know, find out how they carry their guns, and hopefully you adapt those things to work for the script.
Though Call the Cops is still just starting out, business is anything but a bust. And director Benjamin was pleased that Walker brought more than just a natural expertise to the set.
The cops that I've met and worked with on this film and in the work we've done with policemen and getting ready for this film, these cops love what they do, they're thoroughly professional, and they want to do it well.
If the results in Downtown are any indication, Call the Cops is doing a bang-up job. So, when you need a cop,
Call the Cops.
This month, on HBO.
Whoopi Goldberg and Sam Elliott are unlikely allies, teaming up to bring down a drug dealer pushing a deadly form of cocaine known as Fatal Beauty. Next on HBO.
It's the kids in the hall.
I happen to know several pinheads, and they're fully functioning members of society.
Sorry, no can do.
You're still mad because I shot that guy, aren't you?
I don't know how to play the piano.
The Kids in the Hall.
Tomorrow on HBO.
The Kids in the Hall. The Kids in the Hall.
Next time, HBO Comedy Hour has just the ticket for laughter.
Who needs tickets? Who needs tickets?
When Robert Townsend presents his Partners in Crime, Damon Wayans.
It's fun to see guys dance with women because they suggestive dance. Yeah, so what you doing afterwards?
The Kung Fu comedy of Don Reed.
Ow!
Tommy Davidson.
What?
And Robin Harris. You'll laugh till you cry with the best of Robert Townsend and his Partners in Crime. Tuesday on HBO.
Hey, Rick Overton's gone straight.
There were no Just Say No ads for my ass, so I just said, all right, what is that over there?
And he feels great.
Now my hair is falling out.
One Night Stand. Rick Overton. Premieres Saturday, February 9th on HBO. Catch him now or hear about him later.
HBO, simply the best.
The following movie is rated R.